Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel. And I know I've never done any Ninjago episodes in this channel, but I'm back and I'm doing another Ninjago video on the channel today. And I figured why not ranking all the villains, cuz why not? And I like revert back to, Ninjago, cuz it's nice to actually see the show for a while once again. Because it brings back a lot of memories. And I never made that much Ninjago stuff on my videos on my channel, but I think why not go back with it with a ranking of every single Ninjago villain. So I'm not gonna count the side villains because I'm only going for the main villains of the seasons. Well, I'm gonna go for Harumi and just not this. I'm only gonna go for the villains I actually think that would be good enough for this whole entire rank, the whole entire tier. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm not gonna go for him, no. The Time Twins, I think they're kind of bad, honestly, because all they do, I think they're kind of, I think he's more useless. I think Acronix is more useless than he is because all he does, he just goes for it. He just likes the technology, the Borg technology and stuff, and has a time. And I'm putting him in, now I'm gonna put him up. I'm gonna put them right here and first in the kind of bad section because I just think they're kind of boring, honestly. And I think Hands of Time, I think Hands of Time was kind of boring, honestly. I didn't watch it, and I just didn't have much fun with. I just didn't have that much, just that season just wasn't liking to me. I kind of don't like that season. It was kind of boring, and these guys were boring. And yeah, alright, next is Aspira, and I do not like this girl. I really despise this girl. She is so annoying, and she doesn't have any other goals except for getting revenge. And I really despise that season when she was there, and when she first appeared. All she wanted to do was just revenge, and over Master Wu, even though he's an old man, and all that kind of stuff. I just really don't like her. I hate it when she comes back for Crystallize. I really dislike her. She is such a flawed villain, in my opinion. That's all I wanted to say about her. Alright, what's the other villain we could try? I'm not counting Vex for that, no. Not counting Storm Warriors either, no. I mean, I'm gonna go, no, I'm not gonna count the Great Devourer either. Let's not count him. Harumi. I know she's a side character, for Sons of Garmadon, but she's a side antagonist for the Sons of Garmadon and Crystallize, but I'm gonna count her because I think she's still gonna be, I think she should still be a villain because, she's been doing decently well, but until Crystallize came in and ruined her. Besides all that, I do have a couple of nitpicks about Harumi, like the time when the Great Devourer did kill her parents and stuff. And she blames the ninja for not saving her in time. She blames mostly Lloydbrit, but he was actually a child when it happened, when the Great Devourer killed her parents, and so was Harumi. And she kind of confused me and Crystallized a lot too. She wanted Lloyd to live, but then she wanted to kill him. I don't know what her goal was there. In her redemption at Crystallized, it's just so inappropriate. I think it was so freaking unfair having her a redemption arc after all the things she did to Lloyd and stuff. But all the other things about manipulation stuff, I really like that. But after Crystallize ruined her and all that nitpicking I had with her, I'm gonna put her mid. I mean, I'll put her good, honestly, because the way she manipulates the ninja, and she carries out her plan to bring back Garmadon from the dead. I really like that. But the other stuff about her, she just, I don't know. I have some issues about her, but other stuff, I think she's pretty good, honestly. The Ice Emperor. I think the Ice Emperor. I'm gonna count him as a villain too. The Ice Emperor. I don't know. He was kind of mid. All he does is just sit on his throne throughout the whole entire season. That's all he does. That's all he does. No, I'm just gonna put him kind of bad because he just sits on a throne. Like that's all he ever does. He does nothing of the sort except at the final. Like he waits until the final battle between Lloyd and Akita. Like that's what he does throughout the whole series. He just sits on his throne. Like he does nothing with the sword. Uh, what else? Okay, I'm gonna put him. Like, I think for Iron Baron, I'm gonna put him in actually good because I'm gonna put him in front of Harumi actually. Oh, I can't. Okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna put him in front of Harumi because he kills dragons and he he uses the hunters, the dragon hunters to do his bidding and stuff and it, um like I like the way I like his design though. I like his design though. Like he kills the dragons and they eat them. Like I think that's more sinister than I think, to be honest. That's more sinister. That makes it more sinister the fact that he eats dragons and stuff. And what else about this guy? He cares about himself, of course, and he um doesn't care about his hunters and stuff. He doesn't care about them. He doesn't give them any awards and stuff. So I'll just put him good, honestly. No, I'll put Harumi in front of him. Actually, I changed my mind about him. What else? I'm not gonna count the Serpentine, these guys, because they're apparently good now. Apparently good guys now. And yeah, okay, Calamar is actually a great freaking villain, honestly. I think Calamar is probably the better villains that has ever existed in Ninjago. First of all, he kills his dad, and then he wants to rule not even Morlopia, yeah, Morlopia. I think that is, yeah, Morlopia, and he wants to take over the Surface Land too. And he uses Wojiro to actually kill the land dwellers. He wants to kill everybody in Ninjago, and his backstory. I like his backstory when like he tries to find a way to bring back Wojiro ever since he was a little kid, and ever since he met Benthamar, and I like that. I like that, to be honest. And he's actually pretty funny too. He's funny in some scenes of the season. I like that. Okay, Garmadon's actually peak. Okay, I'm gonna put him above Calamar because he is such a nostalgic villain. Like every single Ninjago fan grew up with this guy. Like he is such a freaking nostalgic villain. Garmadon is back, baby, and yes, he is. He's back. He's back in this whole entire video. Yeah. Yes, everything about him is great. He was very good in Crystallized. He was very, very good, and he was very good in tournament elements and other seasons that he's been in. I love this guy. Like he is hilarious, and like he just like that's all I have to say about him. He's just a nostalgic villain. He's just so nostalgic in my opinion. Let's see. Oh, this guy. I didn't watch Tournament Elements, but uh he's actually kind of good, to be honest. Oh my phone, my freaking phone. Anyway, sorry. This guy, I think he's actually pretty cool. I think he's cool, honestly. Like he steals their elemental powers, and to create a whole Serpentine army, and he did curse himself, and I think that's pretty cool. I think he did curse himself to become a snake, and oh, and he actually knows about, the letter about what Gameran wrote to Misako that was actually supposed to be written by Master Wu, which I think I like that part of Chen. I really like him. He was really, really, really good. Okay, Moro. I think Moro is a good guy, and Moro is a good guy in Dragon's Rising now. He is good, but let's put him in okay, to be honest, I like this guy. He's actually pretty cool. I like the part about his backstory when he trained all his life to become the Green Ninja and stuff, but yet he was not actually the chosen one, and he had a fit over it, and he wanted to get revenge on Master Wu for not choosing him, and he wanted to curse the whole entire realm of Ninjago, and I actually like his plan. Actually, I really like it. Uh, let's see who else. Pythor. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot. Oh, okay. Sorry. Nauticon. You know what? I'm gonna put him in good. Actually, because I like the way he manipulates Jay. Like he tries to make Jay submit to him by trying to make him feel he's hopeless and thinks it's all lost by trying to put him in the like he tries to put him in the teapot of Tyron by just like trying to intimidate him and making him think that there's no hope in this whole entire thing, and he's trying to rebuild his home because apparently Ninjago was destroyed because the cursed realm was destroyed too. But what else? I kind of almost have much nitpicks for him, to be honest. Like maybe I'm wrong, probably not looking at this guy enough, but I think he's a pretty good villain, to be honest. Pythor. Okay, I like Pythor. Pythor, I'm gonna put him in the best, honestly, because he's freaking good. I like this guy. He's really hilarious, and I like his new design with his white scales and stuff, and some of the purple details on the scales and stuff. I really like him, and I think he was more enjoyable. Like he's more enjoyable in Rise of the Snakes. I really really enjoy him. Like he was really 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 fun. Who else? I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy because he's in a special. Let's see. I mean, mechanic. I mean, I don't know about this guy. He's on. Okay, the Overlord, honestly, he just mad. Like he's just a worn out villain, to be honest. Like all he does wants is just take over Ninjago. Like that's basically he wants that 3 times in a row. Like and every in 3 seasons that's all he wants. Like he wants to take over Ninjago for 3 times in 3 seasons in a row. Like for real. I just think he's so burnt out. Like that's all I think about him. Like he's just kind of boring now, and I mean, I kind of liked him in Crystallized, but when I look back into him, he just kind of burnt out, to be honest. I kind of got sick and tired of him, to be honest. I'm gonna count I'm not gonna count him either. I'm not gonna count this guy because I'm gonna count him because he's a Martian Oni, and this guy I'm just gonna put him in kind of bad because there's nothing much to this guy because there's just nothing much to it. Okay, what's this guy's name again? I forgot what his name is. Let me think. God, I forgot his name. What was his name? I know he was a... I'm trying to remember what his name was. I forgot his name. Let me look it up. Hold on. Unagami. Okay, now I remember. It was Unagami. Okay. Okay, I did a few research on that. So, Unagami, he's kind of imitating because he basically chopped everyone in the whole entire game, and I put him actually pretty good. Like he does intimidate. That guy. I forgot what his name was. Okino. He does intimidate Okino by trying to force him to not help the ninja defeat him, and if he does, then he's gonna trap him. He's gonna trap Okino in there forever. He doesn't want him seeing the real world. I find that actually kind of intimidating because he does trap everybody else in the whole entire in Prime Empire. It kind of reminds me of the amazing digital circus a bit because he kind of reminds me of Kane because he controls everything. Let's see who else. King Vangelis. I mean, I like his design. Don't get me wrong, the Skull Sorcerer, I really like that. I like the way when he enslaves all the geckos and months just to get benchstone for him. I mean, I'm pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I like the way he he imprisons all geckos and months just to mine benchstone for him, and he kept the secret as the skull stores were away from his daughter, Vanya. I like that, and that's pretty much it. I know you're all gonna be complaining that all these guys are not gonna be ranked, but I'm only gonna count the main antagonist for the for these seasons that I've seen, and yeah. Yeah, so that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a comment if you have other opinions about these guys, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.